Welcome everyone. How you doing? Give me 1 second. Let me get situated here. I hope everything's going well wherever you're at. Kind of grooving it with the vibes right now. Okay. There we go. All right. Perfect. Mystic Royal Collective. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I just decided to come on live randomly. So welcome everybody in the chat. Let's get it going on. Disclaimer, it's just gonna be vibing. No plan, just kind of vibing right now. And I'm gonna pull some cards and see what comes out and take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Disclaimer, potential viral moments, potentially. So, anyways, if you want to support the channel in a positive way and send positive energy, then by all means, share it to anybody that you know. And bring light to the Mystic Royal Collective, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just chillaxing right now. So thank you so much, everybody. Welcome. There we go. All right. Thank you so much. Perfect. Boom. Yeah. Welcome everybody in the chat. How you doing? Welcome. So we're just kind of doing a little, just kind of vibing right now, and probably gonna pull some cards or whatnot and kind of read the general energies going on right now. Okay. Keep in mind, I'm trying to, oh wow, bumped up real quick. Perfect. Welcome everybody. Just kind of vibing right now. Feel the sage cleansing, everyone, okay? Potential viral moments, okay? Want to put the Mystic Royal Collective on the map. All right, so gonna pull from the Tabula Mundi Tarot deck here, okay? Just disclaimer, the background music I did put in the description. The background music is AI generated, just disclaimer. But I'm a one-man show. I do everything myself, so I do everything I can. It was someone feeling a little disappointed right now. Not having enough to fill your own cup. Welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you like, follow, comment, and subscribe. Or if you need to get going, see your loved one, because to some in certain regions it is a special day today with said loved ones. So, but if not, just keep vibing and yeah, because fortune is on your side, baby. Fortune is on your side. Fortune is with you. You know what I mean? No matter what you decide to do, I feel that the energy that I'm reading right now for whoever this is in the collective, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? 5 of Cups, disappointment. Maybe someone feeling a little bit down and out, someone feeling a little bit dry on the inside, feeling a little stagnant, right? We have the Ace of Wands here in the reverse position, losing a little bit of fire, losing a little bit of steam. You've been through this before, okay? Let's be real. You've been through this before. You've done the same scenario. And I think right now the energy I'm getting is that you're probably questioning yourself, like, Why is it seemingly the same scenario over and over again? I feel that this is going to be for a very specific collective here, okay? So just, again, just activated more of the sage cleansing. So I feel that this person knows that fortune is on their side right now, okay? Fortune is on their side. Even though that sometimes they feel a little bit down and out, okay? I feel, look at the symbolism with this fish, okay? Like, check this out. See this? I feel this like someone that's like slumped over. It's like, oh, like just wanting a little bit of the term, this like came into my mind earlier today, respite, which is like someone that is like seemingly going through a very difficult time right now, you know what I mean? And they're kind of like slumped over whatever obligations and things they have going on right now, and be like, hey, you know what I mean? When is it my time? You know what I mean? And someone that's kind of slumped over and kind of like feeling a little bit defeated, feeling like the fire's out a little bit, you feel me? But you are someone that is tapped in, baby. You are someone that is tapped in. Welcome everybody in the chat. I'm gonna try to keep track on different devices, so come on in, share this live with anybody you know, potential viral moments. So keep in mind, this kind of just like spreading the love, you know what I mean? Fortune, baby, because fortune is right around the corner for you. Fortune is already within you. Are you tuned in to that frequency enough to know it? Okay, that's the question. Let's get any additional, we're gonna pull, we're just gonna like vibe right now, okay, everyone? Just like take what resonates, leave the rest, and you know, yeah, let's kind of vibing and chilling. Here we go. Yeah, the Aeon. So this card here, Tabula Mundi Tarot, it's like a little bit different than a traditional tarot, but check this out. You're in the middle of a rebirth, baby. See it right here, this right here, you have been through trials and tribulations galore. You have been through the furnace. You have been through and through like a phoenix, okay? You have divine protection that is keeping track of your well-being. They're keeping track and making sure that everything is going according to plan, according to what you have chosen in this soul incarnation right now, in this rebirth. It is in the reverse position right now, and I feel it's having to do with the disappointment that you're just kind of like trudging along and you're still going for it, you know what I mean? And baby, I believe in you. You're still going for it, and you know that the fortune is already yours, but right now you're having a little bit of a hard time embodying that right now. Knight of Wands in the reverse position, exactly. You've been spreading your fire in every single direction right now, aimlessly. I think right now it's a time for you to re-control where you are spreading your energy right now, collective, to make sure that you're not spreading your energy in various places where it is not deserved, it is not needed, you know what I mean? Even though that you feel you have those loved ones that probably need your energy right now, but at the same time, maybe it is they need your withdrawal from the energy for a little bit, for you to get a reconnection with yourself, so then that way you can fill your own cup and not be dry and empty, you know what I mean? Let's get any clarification here. I feel from pulling from the Obsidian Veil, I have a new setup for those that are already following. Thank you so much, and I love you. And if you haven't already, make sure you do follow, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but hey, I'm just kind of vibing right now, okay? Going to pull from the Shadow Veil Oracle to see if there's anything that adds on to this. If you're just tuning on, thank you so much. Rewind if you want to, or just tune on and take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So, wow. Oh, thank you, Lilith, the goddess Lilith. Check this out. So definitely, this is the card that showed up. Lilith here says here, rise, reclaim your, I don't know if I can say that, but here, see, and let the world witness the strength of your femininity. And now remember, everyone has divine masculine and feminine within everyone, you know what I mean? And the goal is to have that divine union of the masculine and the feminine energies within the self, and then expressing it how you see fit for yourself. You feel me? Lilith is all about embodying your true self and being your ultimate authentic self. You know what I mean? No matter what anybody thinks, no matter what society thinks, you know what I mean? Nobody can contain you. You have your inner divinity within you, ready to be activated. You just gotta pull into that. So thank you, Goddess Lilith, for that. Yes, all right, so we're gonna pull any supplementary cards from the Cartomancy deck here, okay? The Cartomancy deck is, welcome everybody in the chat. I just saw some of the comments right now, so thank you so much. Again, just kind of vibing right now, potential viral moments, whatever, screenshot, whatever, and get Mystic Wolf Oracle and Mystic World Collective on the map. Going for, I think you need 1,000 subs for like subscriptions or whatever. But you know what? Like, there we go. Yes. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna do Cartomancy. Going right into it. Boom. Right now, Valentine's Day for some, and some people that do that. We have the Four of Hearts right now. Someone that's seeking stability within the heart space within themselves. Perhaps they're having trouble expressing their most authentic self, and it's time for them to be exactly that. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue here. Cartomancy deck. Oh, shoot. Okay. So literally what we just got earlier, check this out. I kid you not, it's literally synonymous. For those that have been here earlier, thank you so much. If not, I'll refresh you, okay? We had the Ace of Wands earlier in the reverse position right now. And then we have, in the Cartomancy deck, look at this. Ace of Wands, which is clubs, also. See the leaf down, reverse position as well. What's going on? That's literally confirmation right there that something right now is a blockage or a hindrance that's keeping you from being your most authentic self right now. You know what I mean? It's time for you to tap into that frequency that you know that it is your abundance. You know what I mean? Tap into that divine frequency of ultimate limitless potential, which is you, which is your divinity. It's time to reclaim what you know that you have from the inside. The bottom of the deck here, check this out here. This is about being your unfiltered self. You know what I mean? Just being you, okay? So this Oracle deck has different deities, right? Elizabeth Bathory, I don't know if I said that right, but bathed in bathed in crimson secrets. I am the vessel of power unchecked. You being your most authentic self. That's you, baby. That's you. And like I said, you tapping into the divine realm of what it is that is your spiritual path, your soul divine purpose. You know what I mean? Who cares what other people think and try to project their own thinking on you? The thing is that you need to decide for yourself what is and your most beneficial, best life path for you, right? Six of spades, Six of Swords. That air energy right now, you've been thinking about a lot of things, not only externally and like, what am I going to do on this external realm right now, I feel. But also, I feel there's a somewhat imbalance on the inside as well. You are seeking the sense of completion right now, which I feel that you don't necessarily feel that you have at the moment. but you are working for that, hence the 4 of hearts, cups, okay? 8 of diamonds, pentacles here, okay? Pentacles, to me, every time I see 8, I think of infinity right here, sweetheart. Infinity. It's time for you to get your limitless abundance, which is your fortune that we pulled earlier, okay? It's time for you to tune into that abundance that's not only financial, not only material, but also spiritual as well, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you could probably have everything situated in the material and then still feel empty on the inside, like this desert, you know what I mean? So it's time to remind yourself, even in little ways, of loving yourself, that it's time to nurture yourself, nurture your inner soul, your inner child, your inner self, to be able to turn this upside down and birth yourself into a phoenix, into something anew, okay? Let's pull from the, let's see. Perfect, thank you so much. We'll do the Cries of the Soul Oracle, okay? If you haven't already, make sure you follow, like, comment, and subscribe, please, for more action. If you know anybody that likes this kind of stuff, share with them. Get them on here as well. And if you want to check out the other content that I do, hashtag Mystic Royal Collective to check out all the other content that I do outside of here. If you want the exclusive hub, construction, disclaimer, foundational members right now, it's going to be the ultimate hub of all things mystic. It's me, baby. All right. Okay, what's this card right here? All right. Come here. Are you good? I hope you're okay. Maybe someone is going through some abandonment wounds right now, or maybe has yet to, or is about to, or is in the midst of tackling or integrating some abandonment wounds, abandonment shadows, right? Maybe during this time someone feels that they haven't been loved the way that they feel that they want to be loved, and they feel that they haven't yet found that kind of love that they know that they deserve. But just a reminder, collective, that the love that you feel that you deserve, if you are able to embody that and to illustrate that towards others, or even to yourself at least, then that's when I feel that you are like ready to receive that in return. You know what I mean? This mantra that I'm going to read is about integrating with the shadows here, okay? Abandonment. Everything I give other people, I give myself first. You see what I'm saying? It's about healing yourself first, filling your vessel and filling your cup first before you can help others. You know what I mean? And I feel that this energy that I'm tapping into right now is someone that is a giver and someone that is always ready to help someone else out, no problem. You know what I mean? At you know, any time. I feel it's time for you to tune back to who you are inside and tackle this inner pain that you're having right now. You see this, collective? And I feel that if you allow yourself to feel this inner pain and like integrate it in a healthy way and provide yourself a little bit more self-love than what you're doing right now, if you're not already doing this, like just beyond that is the horizon. That's the infinity we were talking about. I confidently embrace my internal torment. And to me, that's about integration. It's not about denying the feelings that you felt, because at the same time, something that is felt by you is in some way, shape, or form a part of you. I mean, again, We're all part of the same whole, the same collective, right? So something to keep in mind as you are healing as well. Some things that you may have inherited may not have always been your own. It may have been something passed down generationally, if that makes sense. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're still here, make sure you are subscribed to stay tuned for more action, okay? So let's see what's going on here. You're ready for some change in your stability in your financial department. So Pentacles, aka Earth energy right now. That's you trying to gain your coin right now. You're trying to gain this ultimate stability, is what I talked about earlier. Stability in three-dimensional realm and in the spiritual realm as well. You see what I'm saying? So I feel that right now it's potentially something to think that you could change the way that you think about how you are organizing certain financial things. I'll just listen to this again. Disclaimer: music AI generated. Check out my other channel. It is Pechugaso MRC. It is a character that I have created within the Mystic Royal Collective, the MRC, which is a representation of someone. See Pechugaso right here. A representation of someone that has embodied their light and the dark aspects, and someone that has truly embodied their highest potential for themselves. And right now, that's what I'm saying, going back to this here, with this change in the way that I feel that it's something worth looking into, potentially changing the way that you deal your finances out, or invest your time, invest your income, or whatever the case is. I don't know what you're saying in the chat. If you want to private message me, send me a message anytime. I'm gonna try to keep in track of both the live and such. But right now, I feel that you're either doing this right now, or you need to be watering your own garden, watering your own vessel, your own cup, and disregarding everything that is around you right now, not in an irresponsible way, but in a way that you are able to safely integrate and heal certain aspects that you potentially have been putting off, to be able to nurture yourself on the inside, and then nurture, I feel that, and just now I feel that with that, I feel that potentially you've been kind of holding in your truth a little bit from even those that you care about, feeling that they won't understand you. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to focus on yourself right now, okay? Let's see, any cards here. Let's kind of feel the vibes right now. What's the vibe deck? Today, exactly. So it's time for you to focus on today in the here and now, and focus on some good vibes right now. See that? It's good vibes now in the moment. It's time for you to nurture your inner self and nurture your growth, your healing, and to focus on the here and now, and not even think about what other people are thinking, but in a healthy way. You feel me? It's time to cut ties with those things that are no longer serving you. This card on the bottom of the deck, cutting ties. Freedom, standing up, awaken. You know what I mean? I feel that perhaps you haven't fully put your foot down when you know internally that you needed to, with certain connections. And certain connections that you probably had to have in your life, or had to interact with in your life in some way, shape, or form. But to an extent, I feel that there is a potential, considering that there may be a need to cut certain ties. Even if you're not involved, it could be that you're lingering certain energies within you that is keeping you from moving forward and getting that ultimate stability that you're seeking deep down. You see what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the interactions in the chat. I appreciate you. Just gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna do the Wolfpack Tarot deck. I really don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't even know how long we're at right now, but I'm just gonna keep it rolling. If you haven't already, make sure you are like, follow, comment, and subscribe. If you're here and you haven't not already done so, it really helps with the channel as I am transitioning to doing this full time. So thank you so much. I love you. You're beautiful. So I pulled this card. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest, but I feel in this instance specifically, it has to do with you in your internal inner healing within yourself. And then just hold with me for a second. It says children, okay? Now you may have children already, but I feel specifically in this instance, it's talking about nurturing your inner child, about watering the garden within yourself so then you can give to other people, what we talked about earlier. The emphasis is on a child or children, it says. No, all will be fine, and that they are protected by a greater power. It may be a time in your life to see things through the eyes of a child, and I think that part specifically stands out more in this reading, specifically for this energy in this collective right here, as someone that needs to kind of like untrain themselves on certain programmings that they have been inputted by society and something that wasn't innately given to them at birth. It's time to them to kind of restructure their mind for a moment and embody the high priestess energy, which is the divine neutrality of separating yourself from the equation, analyzing the situation and what's going on, and then just with the innocence, with a pure innocence, analyzing the situation and seeing what you would do different potentially, and then go moving forward from there. That's kind of what just all came at one time. So let's see if there's one more vibe card that pulls out here. Okay. Kind of feeling in a singing mood. I don't know if anybody's in the mood for karaoke at all, but I do like to do karaoke. But I have had an original song, but yeah, who knows? But I feel that someone right now is feeling a little hopeless right now. It says right there, see that? Now again, this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. But it says loss and let's just say sadness. I don't want to be flagged on here, you feel me? And then, well, you maybe saw the word here, but someone feeling a little down and out, let's just say that, you feel me? So, yeah. I think it's time for you to stop looking at the negative stuff that's going on right now, looking at the positives, even if it's just the fact that you just woke up in the morning, you know what I mean? Even if, depending on where you're at, you're like, oh, wow, it's like another day, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, obviously, like, there's certain mindsets and certain things that are trying to impose upon you and try to impose on how you should live your life. But maybe you should be doing something in a different way, something that suits you more and something that is different than the norm, because you are a unique fractal of the entire source. You're uniquely you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see, anything else? If anybody wants to say anything in the chat, feel free, go ahead. I'm just gonna keep vibing it right now. Let's take a look at these wolf song cards here. This kind of reached out to me the other day, and I pulled one for myself, but I really don't use this one too much. Even though it has the name Wolf in it, and that's really the reason I got it. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but anyways. It's more of an intuitive based deck, I mean ideally, where it's just like looking at different animals and things like that and seeing what comes up, you feel me? So, right, let's see what kind of animals and things within the sage cleansing, everyone. All right. Oh shoot, look at that. So we have 2 that came here. I'm so sorry right now. So, all right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show it to you, and then I guess you just take it from there. See, look. You have a rabbit and you have a beaver. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Given that this is like a time, at least in some regions, where it's like a very love charged time, it could have to do with like virility, and it could have to do with like stamina, and it could have to do with like romantic interests, if you know what I'm saying. I'm really not trying to get flagged here, so you see what I'm saying, but I feel that someone has some innate desires that's activating this bear instincts where they just kind of want to cuddle up with somebody right now. They just want to kind of like get in the zone and kind of be with another energy, you know. And that could be with someone that you're already with, perhaps craving a stronger connection, right? More so of a equivalent energetic exchange, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see what the bottom animal on the deck here, the red fox. Feeling a little foxy, are you? Red is usually a seductive color. I think that's a term I can say. I don't know. See if any other animal shows up. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, follow, comment, and subscribe. Maybe trying to emphasis on the comfort here with this grizzly bear earlier, okay? And I explained why. See that? Because this turkey came here, and the first thing that came to mind for those that are in the American region with Thanksgiving, where it's usually like a lot of food, I'm more so just getting comfort though, not necessarily the holiday itself though, but like the comfort of feeling full within the self, but also craving a certain energy outside of oneself at the same time, because divinity exists within and outside of oneself at the same time. And I feel that someone kind of wants to cozy up with someone right now and kind of wants to show their feathers a little bit. The turkey does have some beautiful feathers. They have a lot of stamina right now, and probably due to the collective energy right now. And I feel that it's definitely important for you, going back all the way back, if you've been from the beginning, to make sure that you are aware, where is this universe, of where you are rolling with your energy with this Knight of Wands in the reverse position right now, right? We had earlier the Ace of Wands in the reverse position right now. So I feel there's definitely opportunities abound and galore for you, but that doesn't mean that they're all going to be beneficial to you. So just, again, take what resonates and leave the rest, but make sure that the love and the foxy energy that you have, that you're showing to yourself first before you're showing to other people, because the love that you show for yourself is going to instantly magnetize those who are meant and deserving of your energy in the first place. You feel me, collective? So if you're still here, make sure you are subscribed, okay? I love you. Let's see, I have this deck that I just kind of wrote down and scribbled down on little note cards, okay? Let's see what randomly keywords show up. clear the energy and raise the vibes. This right here is a white sage and dragon's blood incense that is burning right now and is continually cleansing the space as energies come and go through the space. We thank you, collective, for those that are here and have been here from the beginning. But just make sure that you're cautious of any information that you're receiving from any and all sources, including myself, but just in general. That's why I always say take what resonates and leave the rest. But again, this came over here sad and this is depressed, right? And I feel that this is going back again to this energy that we pulled earlier, this vibe check here of hopelessness, okay? See you have any cards here that come over here. Oh, look at that, wow. So one card just went, so we have past lives here. So someone that either has already tapped into one's past lives, or perhaps it could be something worth looking into, you know what I mean? It could be a way for you to be able to find new ways to be able to ground yourself. And I feel that as you elevate and you raise higher in your vibration and you connect more with source, that sometimes it can get a little hard to get grounded and back into this realm that you're currently like facing right now at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And it's about tuning into yourself again, both internally and externally, and knowing what you need at any given time to make sure that you're providing that for yourself. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you have the answers within yourself. And sometimes it takes certain situations to activate and unlock those gates. You see what I'm saying? To be able to receive that grounding and enhanced energy that's going to lead you to your highest self. Okay, so let's see anything here more. Be wary of envious energies around you, collective. People that want to, again, energy vampires trying to siphon your energy, okay? It's only a matter of time before that, in due time, the scales of justice will balance out and they will receive their karma in due time. It's only a matter of time, baby. And again, going back to the fortune, and then this right here, right below it, wealth, which is the wealth that's been waiting for you the whole time. It's just been waiting for you to clear out certain energies and clear out certain things that are no longer meant for you, okay? Let's reignite some more additional sage cleansings, okay? Make sure that if you're here, make sure you are subscribed, okay? I'm gonna show you this here. I got a traditional regular deck here. So you've seen, for those that have been with me and or have already checked out my other content, the traditional cartomancy deck that I found. It was a French deck, but I decided to be able to have one that I can take on the go. It's a bridge size. I don't play bridge, but it's the size of the deck here that you can use the cartomancy and be able to divine on the go. Because I mean, you can literally use anything. It's all about trusting your intuition, divine and collective, divine fractals, divine beautiful fractals, universes of source. You can use anything to divine. It's about just trusting your instincts and just being confident within yourself. Sometimes you may have to change the way that you think about certain things at times. 7 of Pentacles, Diamonds is Pentacles as well. Let's restart this music, which is randomly stopped. One moment, please. Let's see right here. Boom. Let's. Okay. Sure, let's do that. Okay. Wow, that just popped down again. Give me one moment, y'all. Let me see where this card fell. Here. You'll be able to see my updated display, okay? Give me one moment, please. So I picked it up here from the floor. We have the 7 of diamonds here, okay, which is that grounding energy. But I feel that it's time to take inventory and take stock of the things that you have currently right now, and kind of like disregard certain things that you've been pouring your investments into, and just kind of re-divert into something that's like really needed for you right now. You know what I mean? Feel that vibe right now. To tune back into yourself, within and without. To know that you complete yourself, and that you don't need anybody externally but yourself. You see that right there, baby? That's just came up, showing the 2 of cups. Divine union within yourself or external. Could be both, right? That's beautiful. It's about you juggling and taking the reins of your own destiny, baby, okay? Ooh. So we had the King of Wands that showed up there. I'll pick that up later. But we had the King of Wands that showed up. You embodying that fiery energy we talked about earlier. I feel that you know exactly what it is that you want, even though you haven't materialized that completely in the present, if that makes sense. Eight of Cups, and there's no reversals or upright position on here, but the energies I feel is just you trying to gain more compassion and love for yourself, hopefully, or you are doing that, to achieve ultimate completion, which is this 10, which showed up as well, the 10 of Hearts. Trying to see what's going on next. How are we doing, collective? Comment in the chat. Are you still there? Hello, hello. Okay. One more card in the Cartomancy deck. Yeah, baby, you kind of like exploring new territory right here with this Jack. You know what I mean? If people aren't deserving of your energy, you're like, you ain't Jack. You know what I mean? You leave them at the curb. You know what I mean? With respect, because they're still a divine fractal, but people learn lessons different ways, you feel me? But you know that you are worth. You're starting to learn your worth more, is what I feel. All right? Hopefully you are. Divine, beautiful collective. Okay. Let's see who's all in the chat right now. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I'm gonna pull one of these Bird of Prey Oracle, which is intuitive based deck, and let's see what shows up here, just for fun. Wow. No time wasted. Just say, hey, let's go for it, right? I think this may be a question for you. Are you living a double life, potentially? Are you potentially hiding certain things that, whether it's hiding things from yourself and things that you're trying to keep within and not focus on right now? But I feel there's certain things, even with your closest connections, that you probably may not be a bad idea to potentially, if you trust, and if you feel confident, just follow your intuition, right? But trust that it's safe, because I feel that this is the energy of someone that's guarded right now. This is someone that's like super guarded right now. And this could be taken like a cloth or a shield and kind of like that behind, right? And I feel that this is someone that kind of has their guard up right now, someone that has potentially been like hurt in certain situations, but I feel it's very symbolic with this cloth imagery here, cloth or shield, whatever you want to call it. because I feel that sometimes, like, it is possible to have your boundaries and have healthy boundaries, while at the same time being able to allow healthy connections in your life, if that makes sense. So that way you don't have to feel as on guard, and then you can kind of have some flexibility while still knowing that you are protected, whether it's by your own power or your external, whatever it is that you believe. But the thing is that you have backing behind you, you have support behind you, and that's what this here is about. That if anybody even tries to tarnish you or tarnish your name, if you are acting in good faith and of pure conscience, and it could be some of these envious energies that we've been tuning in earlier, right? Is what we just pulled earlier, envious, right? Envious, where they are now reaping their karma, right? Because the scales have to balance out. But the thing is that just keep in mind, like, it's how I see it. It's kind of like, I understand the balancing of things, and I guess as an empath, in a way, it's like, you know, I try best to actively practice forgiveness, right? Where it's like, you know, you don't want anything to happen to anybody, you know, but then at the same time you have to understand that some things are not for you to decide of what the universe decides, you feel me? And what the universe feels is going to be an ultimate balance of justice for you, depending on how you've been treated, if that makes sense, which could have contributed to some of this guarded energy that we're talking about. I don't know if all this is making sense or anything like that, but I feel that that kind of message had to go out to somebody, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you so much, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Feel free to write anything in the chat, but usually direct questions or direct message on platforms that support the direct message. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime. But, you know, I try to encourage anybody to say anything they want. You know, just be mindful. You know what I mean? So yeah, I told you about this King of Wands earlier that fell on the floor. I just got that along with this heart's completion that you're seeking, okay? Right. Let's do this Echo Sigil Oracle and tap into some divine angelic guidance or protection right now, okay? It is this deck here, not a sponsor. If any of these companies want to sponsor me, then that's beautiful. Hey, reach out to me. Or if any other companies want to sponsor me, hey, if they support this type of healing and divine mission that I feel I'm a part of. We have Archangel, I don't know if I can pronounce this, I might butcher this, okay? Thank you so much. Delicious in the chat. Thank you so much. Equally delicious. We have Archangel Saftey. Maybe you can pronounce that in the chat. Read that right there. Saftey. Archangel of Bina. I don't know if I said that right. But it has to do, it says important decisions, clarity and communication right now. So it could be having to do, again, I feel this is all kind of love oriented with certain energies that were coming up. With this card falling on the floor just now, emphasizing the instabilities that you're feeling in that department, as maybe from some actions that you have done, or maybe from certain situations that you feel that should or could have been different, even though certain things have already passed and we can't do anything about it. It says moving forward with sadness in your heart. And that's kind of where we're talking about the inner healing, that shadow work healing, and tapping into some of those hurts and traumas that could be affecting oneself. Let's see if the next card that showed up. It's about letting go of the fear of what's going to happen if you decide to allow yourself to surrender to the healing experience that it is integrating with one's shadows, banishing fear that showed up right here. See that? Eliminating fear while summoning courage, tuning into your divine guidance, angels, archangels, God, whatever it is that you believe for you, that your higher guidance is for you, okay? Eliminating fear while summoning courage to tune into your inner divinity and tune into your highest potential, your soul path, sweetheart. Victory is yours right there, and that's what just came up right now. Absolute accomplishment of all your goals. That's literally what you're going for right now. You see that, collective? Do you have the right way? Yes, I do somewhere. I don't know. Good question. I do have one, but it's somewhere else. I try to deviate from the norm a little bit. I feel even with the traditional deck, like, I think it's up to every single person to tune into their divine reasoning and certain symbols and certain imagery and certain symbolism based on our perception and based on how we were raised and certain mindsets that we were raised up with, we may see things differently. So also there is, as I talked about with the, as I talked about with us being part of the divine collective, is that all these ideas and things that we have that are flowing within all of this creative energy, this creator energy, you know what I mean? Transmuting energy, really, because, you know, if you go by the concept of energy neither created nor destroyed, transmuted, so you're alchemizing these things into energies that you can go into victory for yourself and have absolute accomplishment of all your goals, collective. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see the bottom of the Bird of Prey Oracle deck here. Wow. That's literally the first thing that kind of mind was like a whole bunch of scatterbrain, but at the same time, the universe is not something that can be completely logically understood sometimes. Look at that. See that? To me, that's like symbolic of all the inner workings of every single thing in the divine universe and everything orchestrated. We are divine infinite beings. That's showing up 4 times, locking in the fact that that is through and through divine eternal beings. You see what I'm saying? And I feel that sometimes, even if it doesn't feel that way, this to me just made me think of a GPS compass, right? Or a GPS thing. It's time for you to tune into your inner guidance, into your inner divinity. And even if it doesn't sound like 100% like, as long as it's something that doesn't go against your well-being, obviously, but I feel that this energy that I'm tapping into right now, it's someone that's kind of like mature enough and having a containment of their fire with this King of Wands energy from earlier to be able to handle things in different ways that from the universe, to be able to transmute those energies, to come into alignment and to come into ultimate symbiosis is the word that just came to mind. Okay. All right, I think I'm already like almost at an hour here. Anybody want to say anything in the comments? Any random comments? I think I'm about to log out pretty soon here. I will see what beautiful Lilith has to say with the Lilith Queen of the Night Oracle Grimoire to close things off, okay, officially. Like my hat, thank you so much, appreciate it. I've had a couple people, and you know who you are. I've had a couple of people say, I see you wear that thing on your head. I'm like, gosh. Can't you just support someone in their efforts, you feel me? I think it looks like Amazing. Mystic Wolf Oracle. But hey, if someone were to actually create me like a custom hat, I mean, I'd be down to like test it out, you know what I mean? Bloodstone, it's about practicing that self-confidence, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you so much. I love the feedback. Woo woo. It says self-confidence. It says, I'm proud of who I am, aligned with my inner aligned with purpose could be a thing. Aligned with the inner purpose. Aligned with my inner strength and confident in my purpose. I just literally said that, but look at that. Boom. I mean, I was burning dragon's blood incense just a second ago. 11 could be something significant. Numbers mean things to different people, and I feel that certain numbers like this here, 11, is like, to me, it's like you being on the right path at the right time, right place, right time, baby. No matter what winds and things go your way, you know what I mean? And usually the air energy, usually with the tarots, swords, cartomancy is the spades. Thank you, universe. But to me, it's like that's like mental realm energy, and also speaking of one's truth. So internal and external, speaking to oneself and speaking as external. Right now, it's a time to probably seek clarity in the mind space. You see what I'm saying? Oh, sweet. Yeah, I have some crystals too, and thank you for sharing that. Yeah, they all have different healing properties and everything. This one says here, this card of air clarity. The wind sweeps away doubts, clarifying and freeing my thoughts to choose my path. Look at that. Wow. All right. And let's see the bottom of the deck here. It says wine celebration. It's time to celebrate. And I feel this is important for a lot of people that are trying to manifest their truest desires. Just hear me out for a moment, okay? For those that are trying to manifest their purest desires, and again, you know, I'm speaking from within the scope of, you know, myself, but also just what I've learned, but it's about truly embodying that energy of actually living in that zone, living in it, even if things in the 3D hasn't yet caught up yet. Because once you've been integrated with the divine masculine and feminine energies of the lunar and the solar energies respectively, right? Having that merging in the one consciousness, divine union, to be able to help bring the spiritual into the physical and to be able to get your goals aligned exactly where you want them to be. Because I feel that you're someone that is a truth seeker and someone that wants to know the inner workings of things that are going on. Crow, seer of truth. Some people may be connected with the crow or see a lot of crows. I welcome the messenger of revelations and am unafraid to confront the truths I uncover. It's about that fearlessness we just talked about earlier, collective, that self-confidence right here. Getting that clarity of mind that even in the midst of trial and turmoil, you're going to reign supreme in your magnitude, reign supreme in your passion, your fire, to be able to have a bird's eye view on the whole perspective on your whole life and know exactly what's going on right now. And then through that and through divine surrender, through the ultimate cosmic order of the universe, and you following your inner guidance, on knowing like what is going to be the next step for you, collective. And by doing that, it's going to help you get closer to your goals, baby. Okay. Feel the sage cleansing. Thank you so much. Make sure you are subscribed. Okay. Let's see. Exact purpose, bring yourself back together. Well, I think there's something about people being able to put spells on themselves too. Obviously, with any kind of spell, make sure it is be mindful and be aware of any karmic implications depending on the intent, because intent means everything. And that is no matter what belief. And someone could not even actively, consciously practice, but then through thoughts or even certain envious thoughts or whatever the case is, they could inadvertently do the same thing without even realizing that they're doing it. They're trying to get away from old limiting mindsets that are keeping them back, trying to get away from being stagnant. See, I just randomly felt like pulling another vibe card. They're feeling stuck. It says dead end, frozen. It's time to change the way that we do some things and the way that we ground ourselves. At this point, we've pulled so many cards here, but I feel that we pulled the 5 diamonds at some point. Someone clarify in the chat if you have been here from the beginning, but if you're not, if you are, thank you, and thank you either way. I love you, you're beautiful, okay? Let's see right here. I think I did tell myself that was going to be the last one, so I think I might just do that and respect that, you know what I mean? But, let's see. Are we still there, collective? How are we doing? Someone say anything on the chat. See if I feel like saying anything right now. Anything more. I hope you're having a beautiful night. I hope you're vibing. I hope you're chilling wherever you're at. Thank you, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to maybe finish off on one thing. Welcome everyone. Nope, not that. All right, everyone. I think that might do it pretty much for now. Let's see if this is still on. If it is, hello, hello. How does that sound, everybody? Does that sound pretty good? I think for those that are still here, I may share a couple of random vibes. All right, how are we doing? Everyone can hear that? Let's see. Go to sleep anyway, 24, you're at. All right. So, talking about the love for the self, right? Talking about embodying the self and embodying that divine union within the self, okay? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for it, whatever. This here was a, can anyone comment in the chat, how does this sound over the live? You let me know. I have this little karaoke machine here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so I'm gonna pull this up here. Yes. All right, so I have this song. It's called Sacred Shadow. Okay, it's something that I felt to convert into a song, and I put into a music generator, and it kind of got me the vibe going. You feel what I mean? So, anyways, make this a viral moment if you want, or just keep chilling and vibing. And just remember the experience and share this with anybody you know, okay, as we go through some sage cleansing, because this day of love for those that are in certain regions is beyond just love for self. It's the love, well, it's beyond the love for others, but it's the love for self and full embodiments, okay? All right, so here we go. Oh, how I yearn to merge with thee. I accept all as aspects of myself and transmute my trials into growth, into rebirth. I am the life to my own universe. I am captivated by my light and know that my healing is not in vain. My efforts will be rewarded. With scarred hands, I still reach for the light. It is always within my reach. I am the Alpha to my own Omega. I am universe. Universe is within us. One collective heart, oneness. Our sacrifices are not in vain. After many strikes, you still persevere. Strong-willed, determined. I seek to nourish my inner sanctuary, to pour light and love, self-love into my own being, my own inner sanctuary. I retain the keys to unlock the opportunities in my own life, unlocking my own power, my inner being, pristine and preserved. Thank you. Thank you. That was Sacred Shadow by Mystic Wolf Oracle. Thank you so much. That was a channeled message to me, and it just came to me one time. So it was original lyrics to me. So thank you so much. Share if you enjoyed it, or if you had a laugh, that's great too, because laughter is a great medicine, you know. Thank you so much. Yeah, for context, I'll share with you, just if you're still here, I'll share with you the AI generated version, which I got the melody from, because I first, this lets you put lyrics and stuff like that and create your own stuff. It's kind of crazy. So we'll sing along. If you're still here, if you're logging off, that's chill too. But I have the rights to all this stuff based on the terms and conditions. So we'll see. Okay.
How I yearn to merge with thee.
I accept all aspects of myself and transmute my trials into growth, into rebirth. And the light to my I am activated by my light. I know that healing is not in vain. My efforts will be rewarded. I don't know how to remove the vocals to do instrumental. With my hands, I still reach for the light. It's always within my reach. I am the Alpha to my own Omega. I am universe. Universe is within us. Colors. These are the comments. Strong-willed, determined. I seek to nourish my inner sanctuary. Will light and members to my Mystic Royal Collective, the beautiful one and only Mystic Royal Collective, which is part of the whole entire collective consciousness. You're beautiful, you're amazing, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. We are all part of the same unit, we are all part of the same love. And I hope that today that you have a beautiful, amazing day and that you are able to channel that love within yourself. Be that divine light. Universe, I'm captivated by my life and know that my universe is first will. Forgot the lyrics for a second that I created. Keep sharing your love and keep sharing your life, collective. Real talk. Keep being the you that you know that you are, and don't let anybody ever dim your light from where you know you need to be and where you know that you truly are on the inside. Because no one is truly going to understand the love that you know that you truly deserve about yourself. And until you're able to give yourself that love that you know you truly deserve on the inside, then baby, it's going to come right back to you know? And the love of oneself, you know what I mean? That's such a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? Thank you so much, y'all. Unlock the opportunities to your own desires and your own destiny and your goal, to your own life. You have the true shielding of your divine protection to get you through wherever you need to be. We thank you. We love you. Signing off, Mystic Wolf Oracle. If you haven't already, make sure you like, follow, comment, and subscribe. Check out my school community as well, where, at least at the moment, I plan on it having to be my ultimate hub of everything Mystic. Take a look at hashtag Mystic Royal Collective on your preferred social media platform to look at other content that I have yet to upload or that I have already uploaded on other channels. Thank you so much. Give a like, follow, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Stay mystical. I love you. Ciao, mi amor. And we're gonna close out, let it finish the song in completion. I think it went a little long in my opinion, but when I have the time, we'll maybe edit it in some way, shape, or form. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, and I thank you so much on this day. Remember that you're the only person that can ever count on yourself and that truly knows exactly what you need. Continue to nurture your inner soul and your inner fire. Never let it go off for anybody. Be yourself, baby. I love you. Signing off.